Hello, fellas. Welcome back to the channel. Um, it's been a couple of weeks since my last video, but we're back again. Today, I'm going to be discussing Dell and his performance against the Cardinals last week. I believe he went for 8 catches, 149 yards, and 1 touchdown. This 1 touchdown actually was like a really impressive play. It was a nice scramble from CJ Stroud, and they got into the end zone. And we'll break that down. But this is one of those guys I've been really high on ever since his draft process, come out of Houston last year, University of Houston. That is, I know he plays for the Texans now. But just his route running, his consistency, and his hip drop and pad level is just really impressive. And I thought he could really have some success, especially in the NFL. And, I had him in my fantasy team. I drafted him early when no one really knew about him. And I didn't know if he was going to get the amount of targets. So I dropped him. But now he's making me regret it because he's on someone else's team now. But he's showing those things that got me really excited, especially early on in the draft process. I think he ended up going, was he in the second round or something like that? But yeah, man. So let's get right into it. I think his first catch here on a sort of hatchet route, like a hook comeback, and like I mentioned earlier, the thing you're gonna notice is his consistent hip drop, the way he attacks like in his dry phase and coming out of his breaks. Here he has this dig route. You can see again just sort of this bird's eye view, just the speed in which he attacks into his break, and then he's not slowing down when he gets out of the break, right? He's exploding towards the spot he's gonna catch the ball in. And he's not a big guy, right? He's about what, 160, 165, 5'9", 5'10", and he's just showing how basically his small frame is not going to affect his productivity. Now, here's one of his best routes on the day. This corner hook. And again, all you should just be noticing is his drive into this cut right here. There's no inconsistency in his stride length. He keeps it the same, and he makes it less predictable in terms of his route running, right? And he makes this cut to the corner. He caught the DB sort of in this blind spot. He doesn't know where the hell he is, and he's gonna break down in this little 4-step, 1, 2, 3, 4, work back to the ball, catch it, and get off field. And yeah, man, he was giving the Cardinals a hard time because remember, like he has elite quickness, right? And he got a couple of catches here on this easy out, and here's a touchdown. Right, so he has sort of this, I think it was supposed to be like a out and like to a post initially, but he notices Stroud in trouble, right? And he converts this, right, by running to the open space. And if you're a receiver, if you can master the scramble rules, you can get yourself a lot of, extra yardage, because this is just supposed to be a simple out and back in, but it's not there. He notices it, and I like his decisiveness here. He understands where he's flowing out of the pocket to the right. So where do I go? Back to the right, to the open space. And it's a big time catch, right? It's not an easy catch to make. You're running full speed. You got to turn your body, contort yourself, catch this, and maintain through the catch, right? That's a hell of a play. That's a hell of a play. Let's watch this again from the top, right? Looking for him. CJ's in trouble, notices it, gets out of it. And I just love the trust, right, that they're building between these two, CJ Stroud and Dell. Because initially at the start of the year, it was Nico Collins getting most of the targets. But it's looking like now, like Dell is coming to be that go-to guy. They have a lot of weapons, to be fair. Like Noah Brown, too, has been having a lot of production. But yeah, man, it's just a really good core of wide receivers. And it's not people that a lot of people would be mentioning in the offseason. But with CJ Stroud, man, you could even notice some of the throws he's making. These guys are really good, but if you have a good quarterback throwing you the ball, it just makes your life a lot more easier, right? You just need to get open, right? So man, I'm excited to see what the Texans are going to be able to do the rest of the year. A lot of people are trying to put CJ Stroud in the MVP conversation. I think he's in the MVP conversation for sure, but I think they need to do a lot more consistent winning, and we'll see if they're able to do that. And Tank Dell, I believe, is on pace to get over 1,000 yards this year too, which will be really impressive. But yeah, man, it's a hell of a job they're doing over there in Houston. But yeah, let me know how you feel about Tank Dell and the Houston Texans, CJ Stroud, and what they're doing over there in Houston. And let me know if you like this video, comments, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Appreciate it.